Vince, the Rangers were thought to be out on Patrick Kane after acquiring Vladimir Tarasenko. What is the latest involving the Rangers and Kane, and how do they make a deal work with the salary cap?
Well, Michelle, I won't bog you down with too many of the salary cap details, but there are several moving parts here to make Kane fit. Two guys to watch in the next handful of days are Vitaly Kravtsov and Jake Leschyshyn. It looks like those two guys are some of the main pieces Chris Drury wants to move out to create some cap space. They were held out of Thursday night's games for what the Rangers called roster management reasons. So I'd look for Leschyshyn to get waived, possibly as soon as tomorrow. And I think in the meantime, they're also looking to trade Vitaly Kravtsov. He could be part of that package that ultimately goes to Chicago. They'll need Chicago to retain 50% of Kane's salary. They'll need to find a third team to take another 25% of that salary. And then even then, it's going to be tight. They might have to wait until close to the March 3rd deadline in order to actually execute the trade. The reason there are so many moving parts is because, as you touched on, the Rangers weren't planning for this. They didn't budget for this. They had their eyes on a scoring winger, and they were looking at Tarasenko and Kane. Once they made that deal for Tarasenko earlier this month, everything that I understand is that they intended to move on. But what's happened in the last handful of days is Patrick Kane has made it immensely clear that his preferred destination, maybe the only destination that he's willing to waive his no movement clause for, are the Rangers. So that's put Chris Drury in this position where if Kane is making it clear he wants to come, Chicago won't be able to ask for as much as in return as they were asking for previously, and they can get him on the cheap. The Rangers are looking at it now and saying, well, how do we say no?
Yeah, seriously. Well, how much better do you think Kane would make the Rangers?
Fans at home can play with the different lineup combinations. I'm sure a lot of people are doing that right now. But we're talking about an NHL super team, at least as far as the forwards go in the top six. You're talking about not only Tarasenko and Kane potentially, but Artemi Panarin, Mika Zibanejad, Chris Kreider, who had over 50 goals last year. And then you've got all the young talent, Philip Hito, Alexis Lafreniere, Capo Caco, Adam Fox on the blue line, Igor Shesterkin in net. So you've got a lot of potential star power on this team if they are able to make this trade happen. And right now, I think everybody around the league is expecting that it will happen.